Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it.
Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So, a breakthrough already. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. He's shifted it to the flank. Now this could be a chance. In comes the corner. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's played in. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played. And this is Owen. That's been slipped through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's well spotted. Drogba. Mbappe. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Owen. Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. He's through, it's Judge, surely! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Bellingham chasing after it. He won't be happy with that one. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's gone long.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Dani Olmo. Bayer Leverkusen were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Owen gets the chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Out of play for a throw. It's going to be another throw. Stood up well to him there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. White made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Thinks about the shot. Raul. And it's Yaya Toure. Played out wide. White cuts it out. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Now it's Torres. He's in plenty of space here. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And now... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
And the action is back underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Dani Olmo. And here's Owen. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Out to the right. Now it's Drogba.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Owen. Now it's Kante. He's got away. Oh, he's having a shot! And it's in! It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Bayer Leverkusen are having a ball here. And he's managed this time, surely! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Owen. Pedri. It's played through for him. Might be dangerous. And Torres! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And this is Drogba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Torres! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Bellingham. Dembele. It's Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. He's one-on-one, surely! Spread it left. And it's Pedri. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Raul. Bayer Leverkusen have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bellingham. No way through there. Out towards the flank. And he's in on and a chance! Played out to the right. Flashes a mighty effort! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, it's Dembele. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Bellingham. Raul. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's neat. And Torres! And the ball's come loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's Zanetti. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Pass somewhat off target. Drogba. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yaya Toure.
Added minutes has
Knocks
been
it into
indicated.
space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found a way through. That's an excellent interception. Pedri into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He is through here. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Foot in. Decent progress down the left. And that pass just didn't quite work. Robertson pokes it out wide. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked... And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. It's come to nothing. Out to the right. Mbappe chasing after it. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He has found the way through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Cannavaro makes the interception. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne receives it in a wide position. Nice looking ball. Mbappe! Could move up a gear here. Strong running down that left flank. He's found the way through. Hazard. Referee has just said play on. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Nuno Mendes. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. And he's looking to catch him up. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Sends it crossfield. And it's Hazard. Hazard goes pelting down that left-hand side. Hazard with... Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
De Bruyne certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Hazard. And Mendes. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. Hazard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Drogba. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's the keeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Bellingham.
Stade de Reims have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Yaya Toure. Reims needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Camavinga. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's Batistuta. And that has been slung wide. That'll be a throw. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair...
He's through, it's one-on-one! Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Reims have the chance to go the other way. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Cross goes in there. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Drogba. Tries to play it through. There's no flag. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Spread it left. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now he's off and running. Camavinga. And he's gone searching crossfield. Looking for a runner. And he shoots! Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drogba. 75 minutes played. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Drogba, and he's had it nicked away. Drogba had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Over to the left. Bros looking to pass their way through. De Bruyne. Just 5 minutes left. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Van Dijk. Drogba. Caught offside that time.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive...
Locatelli. Oh, sweet feet. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he welcomes it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Floated through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Drogba, and it's Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's bustling through here. Raul. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good alertness. Now it's Raul. It's played through for him. Driving through the middle. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And the shot! That's a sharp pass. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. There's the shot! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And this is Drogba. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe is herring after that one.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And they win it back again. That is a great pick out. Mbappe receives it in a... takes a shot! Now, and it's come back out to him. They've done it! Bellingham. Back towards the middle. And this is Drogba.
There they go, hunting again.
Liverpool have a free kick. He's done very well to get to that.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Robertson. Cross from Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball, and they can counter here. That has been cut short. Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Robertson. And it's lofted through here. And he was quick to react. Now he's off and running.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Picked out brilliantly. Bellingham. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yaya Toure knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Dembele. Oh, some tackle that. Threads one in. Oh, that's clever. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
McAllister. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that has put paid to that. Raul. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's only too happy to take that back. McAllister. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Drogba. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Courtois. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. Yaya Toure. Couldn't squeeze it through. Raul aims beyond the defence. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. And that's an excellent interception. McAllister going full tilt down the left. He's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here! And it's made its way to him. Now somewhat off target. And it's Bellingham. Played into the box. The ball has bounced loose now. He's having a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, delightful ball.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Out towards the flank. And the counter is on. Looking for the run. Robertson gets into some space. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Played into space. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ambitious ball here. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their third corner. They've played it short. And he's gone backward here. Mbappe. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Guardiola makes the interception. Ambitious ball here. Well, nicely intercepted. Aims beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. It's Dembele! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Laws have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? And that's a shot at goal! Goal! Lawns! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool have their second corner now. He rises! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. He's taking on the... And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Alexander-Arnold is flagged offside. Now it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, this is a great position. Goes for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Lens really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Great vision. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Crosses. A header! He will be livid with himself. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Danny Olmo. He's through here. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Laws are now lucky. And Yaya Toure! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Robertson. Fires it in low.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Drogba. Now it's Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dembele. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Ruben Neves. This looks promising. And he's been shifted off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, cracking ball. That pass isn't the best. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Big chance! Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was around.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And right on half-time, that is telling. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Guardiola cuts it out. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Well, what's he giving here? Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And he's had it nicked away. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what has happened here? Lovely, now then. Backward it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. Cross from Robert. Bullish header! And again! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect from...
And Yaya Toure! And that is doing no harm at all.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Guardiola. Good ball, good take. And he's surging through. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham. Drogba is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Oh, well played. Drogba. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Can he get on the end of this? Just eases him off the ball. Lens are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Takes the shot! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So that goal then?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Bellingham. That's a shade optimistic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Yaya Toure. Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe picks it up out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Now that's well seen too. He's had it taken off him. That ball looks a good one. No, that's been intercepted. The final 5 minutes.
Lens really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to...
He's good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Now it's De Bruyne, and he's worked it through. They're urging him to shoot.
Has been indicated.
Good claim. No margin for error there. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there.
Oh, really well played.
Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Desperate defending required here. Robertson. Drogba with 2 goals already to his name. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please join me
Drogba
in
taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Terrific header! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Passing is crisp and sharp. Drogba, and the shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, a breakthrough already. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected.
Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Strong running down that left flank. Vardiol could try cutting inside here. Pings in across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And it's played into the middle. Can he get on the end of this? In once more. Back in. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And here's Dembele, and he welcomes it in. It's Drogba! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw-in. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Drogba. Drogba puts his foot on. Yaya Toure! It's loose now and they want... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he lines up... There's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And this is Batistuta, played out to the right. Decent chance! Yaya Toure. Sends it crossfield. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. And it's Azar. Out to the left it goes. He has found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Pass somewhat off target. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cleared without complication. Nicked it back promptly. Drogba. Oh, it's Drogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. Yaya Toure looking to add to his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Drogba.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Face to... And the shot! It's a goal! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. And the half-time whistle goes. So engaging and still right. This will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Liverpool are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yaya Toure. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Robertson. And that was nowhere near his best. Hakimi. Howson. Oh, can he get onto this? Could be danger here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Big chance. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Rijkaard. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's had it taken off him.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Back into the middle. It's a searching pass. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's played in. It's a mighty effort! Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Valverde! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Here's a chance! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he cuts out the supply. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance, surely! In for the pieces! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. That's good play. Crosses it in here. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball looks a good one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Liverpool looking to pass their way through, and he was quick to react. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yaya Toure. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Half an hour gone in the second half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross needs to be good. Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafinha. That is very well defended. It's Drogba! And that's a real chance missed.
Drogba has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Howson with the clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh no, that was never... Mbappe! And he thumps it clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in. Now it's Dembele.
2 added minutes has
And
been
they've got a
indicated.
throw. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, there's a probing ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Hello everybody, and